Chapter 17. Derek took Katie by the hand. I once promised you that you would always be my number one. It seems funny looking back to make a promise like that and expect to keep it. He stopped and turned to her. I'm sorry I didn't keep that promise. Well, you didn't actually make that promise. Andy did for you. I hung on to that memory for years that night in the basement. I must have asked her about it every day after that until the day she disappeared. She paused for a moment, tears welling within her eyes. Words tried to find their way out of her mouth but became lost in her emotion. I don't know how to love anyone else, she finally whispered. You've been my entire life's love. She released his hand, then cupped both of hers over her face and wept. She stepped back and muttered something through a series of broken syllables. Derek's heart poured out to her. He stepped toward her and embraced her. Don't talk now. I've got you. It's all going to be fine. She gathered herself and stepped away again. What's wrong with me that you prefer the shadow of my sister over me? His soft expression had her recoiling. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I really didn't mean that to sound bad. I know you loved her. Or love her, I mean. But you are everything to me, Derek. I don't know anything else. Nothing else matters in my life. I just wish, she said, beginning to weep again. Through a series of sniffles, she managed to put together a few words. I wish your soul's eyes could see me. Derek's body went limp. Derek sat down on the edge of the fountain to catch his breath and to perhaps make an attempt to gather himself. After a moment, he stood and raised his apologetic eyes just in time to see the last remaining hope wash away out of Katie's. Is it possible I've thrown my entire life away on a lost wish in the wind? He asked himself. Regaining some composure, she glanced over at him through red, teary eyes. I'm sorry I said anything. Please forget everything I said. I've been so unfair to you, Katie. How does someone make up for something like that? My goodness, I'm a wreck. Any man worth his weight would give everything he owns to have your heart. It's only worth it if I have his as well, she replied, considering heavily the words she just spoke. And I don't think I do. She stirred her foot over some loose gravel on the ground. She looked back up at him. I'm the one who's been unfair. You've been committed to the one you love, and that's the highest honor a man could ever bestow upon a woman. I will not be the one to step in between that kind of commitment. I don't know why it's taken me this long to see it, but the love you have for my sister is what fables are made of, and it's not mine for the taking. As she approached him, he stood. You're truly a gentleman among men, and my sister, whoever she is in God's eyes, somehow deserves such a magnificent man. She must really be something else. Lord, I wish I could have known her. She placed an open hand over his heart. This is reserved. Always, always protected. Katie, no. I told you years ago that I would marry you. I mean to keep that promise. Funny thing about promises. Their usefulness to one person is directly related to the ability of another to walk them out. No matter what life we take up for ourselves, I'd never be your number one. I think I've finally realized that won't ever happen. She leaned into him and kissed him on the lips with a passion that validated every emotion she'd ever felt for him. If I live 1,000 years, I'll live every second loving you, she said, holding his face. Don't let her go. Whatever you do, love her until your last breath. She reached both arms around him and squeezed with everything she had, and then she rested her cheek against his chest. You won't find me here in the morning. I've got the rest of my life to live, but I'll check in on you from time to time. She released him and kissed him once more, then turned and headed toward the house. Derek drew his hair back with both hands and then once more sat at the edge of the fountain. Chapter 18.